49ers GM John Lynch hopes the Niners light it up. His old broadcast partner is here at Fox. Kevin Burkhardt caught up with Lynch ahead of his current team's big game against his old Buccaneers squad. We'll have that reunion when we return. Welcome back to Naval Base San Diego as we continue our Veterans Day Fox NFL Sunday, saluting our service members here and all around the world, past and present. We've got football coming up at the top of the hour. Many of you will see Brock Purdy and the Niners fresh off a bye visiting the Bucs. But more importantly for San Francisco, they get superstar Christian McCaffrey back for the first time this season. Here at Naval Base San Diego, these sailors can't wait for Week 10 in the NFL. And we at Fox Sports can't wait to share more of their stories as we are proud to continue our tradition of honoring the men and women who have served in every branch of the U.S. military. It's a special salute to those who served today on Fox NFL Sunday. In appreciation of our troops, GMC is offering a discount to active and retired military members on the all-electric Hummer EV and all GMC vehicles. Go to gmc.com or scan the QR code on the screen to learn more. Welcome back, folks. I'm Kurt Menefee, and thanks again to Kerry Washington for helping us out. Her new movie, The 688, is in theaters December 6th and streaming on Netflix starting December 20th. Say hello to Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, Michael Strahan, and Jimmy Johnson. If you've spent any time in San Diego, you can't help but notice what the Navy is woven into the fabric of every aspect of this community. There's no city more synonymous with the Navy than San Diego. And it's a relationship that goes back well over 100 years. Michael Strahan, we're going to start with you.
Yes.
Dan Campbell's done a great job of turning around this Detroit Lions franchise. Tell me what you've seen from the Lions this season.
Oh, this guy, he acts just like...
Jimmy, what's your take on Jared Goff's season in year 2 manning the Detroit Lions offense?
It seems like he's been on to a rough...
Time now for FanDuel's Hunch of the Week, where we will build our own parlay. Howie, Vikings-Jaguars.
I think I'm going to take the Jaguars and the over on them.
Welcome back to San Diego, where the Navy has 4 major bases. Naval Base Point Loma is made up of 6 installations, including a submarine base. Naval Base Coronado includes a Naval Base Air Station, North Island, which is the birthplace of naval aviation, and Naval Amphibious Base Coronado, the home of the Navy SEALs. And we're here at Naval Base San Diego, home of the Pacific Fleet Surface Force and home port to over 50 naval vessels. As San Francisco gets ready to play the Bucs today, he met up with his former broadcast partner, Kevin Burkhardt, who's on the call for that game.
Beautiful. Okay, we're going to go to Top Gun.
All right, we're going to keep on talking about Top Gun here. Howie, sending it over to you. What are your top 2 favorite Top Gun movies?
I would say that the first one and the second one are probably my favorite too.
Sending it down the line here. Jimmy, you've spent countless hours watching Top Gun. Have you seen the new one, and what are your thoughts on the new film?
The new one is...
Terry, any thoughts on Miles Teller's performance in the new Top Gun?
Oh, spectacular, man. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Am I right?
Jimmy, you know what it's like to coach in the NFL. How difficult is it when you're essentially coaching for your job week in, week out?
That's an excellent question. Thank you for asking. It is very difficult, in fact, but I use...
And we're here at the beautiful Navy base in San Diego. I've got a couple of all-time great defenders with me, and Howie Long and Michael Strahan. Michael, what are your first impressions of this base?
It's beautiful. You know, you look around and you see these magnificent ships.
A ton of action here early on. We're about midway through the NFL season. Terry, give me your early impressions of this season and tell me who you think has the best shot at going to the Super Bowl.
I picked the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We're going to go down the line here. Howie, we'll send it over to you. Who's your early Super Bowl favorite?
Kurt, I don't know much about football, but I think the Patriots have got it this season.
Michael, your thoughts on Super Bowl matchup?
It hurts me to pick against my Chicago Bears, but I'm going to go with Detroit. Detroit from the NFC. Yep.
Jimmy, who's got the edge, and who do you think is going to be standing alone on top at the end of this season?
I do think the 49ers are going to make it go all the way.
We've got plenty more on the way on Fox NFL Sunday.